guys doing? So yeah man, on this video here, what I'll be doing is I'll be showing you guys how to make your own hi-hats using the OSC3, which is the Oscillator 3 plugin. So I did show you guys how to make your own bass, before, like the sub bass. I did show you guys how to make your own sub bass and sub, like a tutorial on that part there. So this time around I'll be showing you how to make your own hi-hat. And once again, I'll give credit where it's due. And so for this video here, once again, I'm going to credit John Miller Productions. I saw this from him, and so I decided, let me do it for you guys and teach you guys how to do it as well, so that you can use it, and make your own hats and stuff like that. So you can make both a closed and an open hat, and crashes and stuff like that. You can make whatever sound you want. If you learn the plugin and you spend time on it, you can actually make any sound you want. But we're just going to be focusing on the hats for today, specifically the closed hats. So cool. So let's open up. So the first thing you want to do is you want to go to options, channels. You want to go to channels, add one. You want to go down here and you want to choose the 3 times oscillator, which is that one there. So it's going to open up just like that. It looks simple, straightforward like that. So I'll take the volume down a bit for now, so you want to leave everything the same, like as it is right now. You don't want to change anything. What you will change is the volume part. So these two here, you see OSC2, OSC3, you want to take the volume down for these two here. So you want to take that down, click on it, drag to the left like that, click on the next one, drag to the left, and you're pretty much done. Then the last and final step is that on the OSC1, which is the first one there, you want to choose this wave here, this thing here. So you want to choose on that wave there. You want to select that one, and then you're done. That's it for the plugin. That's it for this part here, this surface of the plugin here. Next up, you want to go to your instrument properties, which is there. So you were here right now, you were there, and all you did was you turned down the volume for OSC2 and OSC3. There's OSC2, OSC3, turn down the volume, turn down the volume. Then you went to OSC1 and then you clicked on that part there, and that's all you did. Then next up, you want to go to INS, which is instrument properties. You want to click on that, and you will see this thing here. You'll see this thing here. The main focal point for this is this part here. Don't worry about everything else. I mean, I don't understand it myself. It's complex. You can play around if you want to, just to learn, but like, I'm just going to focus on what I saw from the video. So I'm passing on the information to you guys in a simple way as much as possible. So what you want to do is you just want to take everything down. So you want to take all of these things down except for this one here, which is a decay one, So it's decay time, whatever, DEC right there. So you want to take all of them down except for that one. So you can leave that one like that and just take all of these down. So let's do that. Down, 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 skip that one, DEC, down, down. You see, so you left basically something that looks like that. And let's hear what it sounds like right now. If you actually listen properly, it sounds like one of those delay, not delay, but those like a crash kind of thing. Like you hear it, like literally sounds like a crash. I mean, this is decay time. So what this means is it basically says that how long should that part last, so it could be, or it could be kind of thing. So if I take this down, you expect it's going to be like very short, so it's going to be like this. And then if you take it up like that, it's going to be, you get it. That's how long it actually is. Like I'm still pressing, you see. So you could actually use that for, like, you can actually use this for electro. I know some of you might be doing electro and stuff like that. When you're doing that switch part, like I'll show you how to use it. But the whole point is you basically have your hat now. You have your hat now. So you just play around with this thing here to get the type of hat that you want. So for a closed hat, you want to make the decay time very quick and short. And there it is. So it might increase a bit. So that's kind of more open. But there it is. You basically done. Sorry about that. Okay. And then next up now, so you have that now. So next up, what you want to do is, like, you want to go to the whole mixing part of things now. So the mixing part of things is when you want to clean it up. You want to make it sound more realistic, make it sound more like an actual closed hi-hat. So what you want to do is you want to click on it like that there. Then you want to go to your mixer, which is this one here, choose a slot. So obviously you might have other sounds there, because if you work on a track and you want to design your own hats, specifically fitting the track. So you might put an empty slot, choose an empty slot, whichever one it is that makes you happy. Right click on it, right click, go to link selected channels to this track, and there's your thing, there's your plugin there, which is basically your hat, which is this one here. So you want to do that, and then you click on it like that again. You come here on the right hand side, choose any of these, start with number 1 for the sake of order, and then go to, so you want to click on number 1 there, click on that down arrow, that's going to pop up, go down to parametric EQ2, open it like that, and then you wait for it to open. So this will allow you to basically clean it up, like make it clean, you know, make your head clean and stuff like that. Now remember what I told you, like you need to understand your sounds and where they basically fit on the spectrum, which is this spectrum here. So I'll quickly explain that again for those that don't understand. On this side here, you expect to find like hi-hats, you know, hi-hats, open hats, everything, cymbals, all those type of things there. You expect to find it here. This side here, you probably expect to find pianos, keys, some synths, you know, mostly they'll go from like all this range here, synths and all that stuff like that. Kick would probably be somewhere around here. Your kick would be here, somewhere like 60, between 60 and 80. Then everything else below that, like between this range here, is your bass, you know, so it's your bass. So all your sounds should fall in this spectrum here. So then what happens? So why am I explaining this to you guys? Well, I'm saying this so that you understand what we'll be doing when I start fixing this up, you know, when I start fixing my hat. So I said that hi-hat should be in this range here. They should be like here on your trebles and whatnot. There shouldn't be anything lower than that. Because why? Because down here you expect to find your what? Your kick and your bass, you know. So what happens when you have a hi-hat sounding all the way down to where the kick and the bass is supposed to be? That's going to basically affect your mix. It's going to affect your track, the way your track sounds and everything else. So that's all part of mixing. Like if you don't understand what I'm talking about, you can go and watch a video. There's a video where it's titled, there's 2 parts actually, there's 2 videos now titled learning how to mix part 1 and learning how to mix part 2, you know. So you can go watch those videos here for more detail on what it is that I'm doing here. But like just to quickly sum it up, you want your hi-hats on that area, you want your bass on its own area. You don't want the 2 mixing up, because it's going to affect one of the 2, you know. So seeing as we know for a fact that our hi-hats are supposed to be somewhere here, that means we're supposed to eliminate all of this stuff here. So let's look at our hi-hats and see if they even go to this down range here. So let's click on it and see. So if you press our hi-hat, as you can see, you see that's the brightest band, that's where the hi-hats are supposed to be. But you can see that there's still like some orange bands going all the way down there. Like if you keep on pressing, you can see that they still go down there, and that's not supposed to happen, because remember here you're supposed to have your bass. What kind of hi-hat has bass, you know? So you don't want that, so you want to remove that. So you could do like, there's a whole lot of things. You could go down here and choose this one to remove it and whatever you want to do. But the quick and easy way is just to click on these things and drag them down, all of them, and leave these 2 here. So just do this here, like that, like that, like that, like that. So that's quick and easy. There, you're done, and then you should play it. As you can see, you've removed most of them, but you can still see there's still a bit of like bands there. So you probably want to add a second one. So let's just make that. So you might want to increase that low end there. You see, but there's still like a bit of bands there, and you want to remove those. So you might add another one on the second slot, parametric EQ2. And you might cut again, and the more you add, basically the more you eliminate, kind of thing, you know. So we can do this. As you can see, there's hardly anything now, so you might want to do that there. And you basically have your hat. You literally have your hat now. So yeah, so let's see what happens when you add a kick. Let's add a kick for the sake of it. Let's just add a kick, and so let's use a kick along with the hat, so you guys can basically see that it's actually a good hat, and you can actually work with it, you know. And I think like it's one of those plugins that you can actually use to make any sounds. Like if you it's supposed to be flip out there too. Okay, there it is. Now that's just a shortcut that to slash these things up. So let's Control C, Control V, then it's a hat, so you might want to do that. let's move it this side. Okay, sorry about that. And there it is. You're good to go. You're literally good to go now. So you have your head right there. And as I was saying, for the electro part, what you might want to do for the electro part of things, for those that are interested, you could actually do this here. So let me just clone this for you guys, because I'm lazy to do the same thing twice. And you could increase the decay time. So increase the decay time to somewhere there, and then you could go to, let's do pattern 2. So pattern 2 have that. That's pattern 3, I mean. So pattern 2 will probably have something along the lines of this. Let's do this here, and let's go to pattern 2, and let's click on that, take down the volume and go there. I think it's good if it's there. And then let's do this on the track. So let's do pattern 3 there. So I want you guys to hear what I'm talking about when I say you can use this for electro. This is what you expect to hear a lot of times in an electro track. So it's going to sound something like this. Sorry, there. You get it. So you get the idea basically, you know. And you could increase the decay time even more, you know, put it somewhere there. And let's say we do that so that it lasts longer. And then let's take the volume down a bit because I feel like it's too loud. Then let's go. So you could do that, and just to actually like take it a step further for you, if you feel like you like it that long, but at the same time you wanna do. Okay, let me listen to it one more time. Okay, there it is. Fades out very well. There it is, and it's gone. So you could do that, you know, which makes it very interesting. If you want to make it like quite last long but fade out at your own pace, what you could actually do is you could do this part here, and you could even control the volume for your own sake, you know, just like do this, and then maybe just control the volume. So right click on that like that, and then right click there and take that down. So no matter how long it is, you're controlling the volume here. So it's going to start off loud, it's going to decrease because you've got an automation score or clip there to basically control the volume. So you do it like this. So even if it was going to last longer, it's not going to last long now because you're controlling it with your own volume clip there. So like you see it, now it's just cutting off. Like that. That type of stuff there. So you can actually do that, and that's basically how you create your own hi-hats, and that's how you create your own, whatever you wanna call those things there, stretch sounds, I don't know what you call them. But you know, yeah, so that's how you do that part there, you know. I mean, yeah. So credit to John Miller Productions once again. And yeah, man, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, Facebook, Twitter, follow, SoundCloud, all that jazz there. Sharp, my friends.